to another episode. Today, the topic is what I've learned. Four things I've learned from DJ Academic and his scuffle with his girlfriend. Number one, we all have insecurities. You may have the money, you may have the height, or you may have the looks. But one of those things you're going to be insecure about. When I heard him actually tell this woman that he is the prize, it showed me where all of his confidence is. All his confidence is based on how much money he has or how much money he's making. Because there's no reason for him to actually say that to her unless he's trying to remind her, unless he's trying to remind himself that he is the bag, which she knows, because that's the reason she's there. But this is something that I understand is part of the game. Number two is she is actually the prize. Why is that? Well, because one, he had to remind her that he's the prize, which means he's actually reminding himself that he's the prize. If he were the prize, she would not have embarrassed him. She really cares about herself, not him. That's why she was so willing to embarrass him. The city girls have a huge influence on the way that the majority of the women think today.
Be like, just pull up. I don't like to give money to bitches I don't know. When I see you in person, broke. Well, I don't want to know nothing.
You really have to be more confident in yourself. There are some women that are extremely selfish. Now, I know that's a two-way street because there are men that are selfish. Number three, you cannot embarrass the people that you call friends or the people that you have business relationships with, because if you do, they're going to be looking to return the favor, return fire, eye for an eye. Now, what people may not remember, DJ Academics brought on Myron and Fresh in an interview with Brittany Renner, where Brittany Renner called Myron a bitch ass nigga. Now, the funny part about her calling him that was, what part of the argument did that? Why was that? Like, why did she feel the need to call him that? It's not even black. And if he is, then, I don't know. Also embarrassed Fresh by telling everybody that the girl that he had was a woman that he paid for. I'm looking back at his situation with this girl. It looks like he's paying for her. Right? And I get it. He said, well, if this is my girlfriend, there's no way that I'm going to have a $2.4 million house and she's going to be in some kind of apartment. Look, I understand the logic and the thinking. Is that woman really there because she's in love with him? Or is she really there because of the money and the lifestyle that he can provide at this particular moment? Because again, if that changes, so does she. Don't try to little homie people that you call friends, because if you do, they're going to show you that you're not their big homie. Because he basically said, you were supposed to ask me not to post that. Number four, if you choose the wrong woman, it will cost you severely. It will cost you more than you're willing to pay. It shows that he's not in control of his own situation. You cannot control a woman. Also understand that some women don't give a damn about what you look like.
I don't give a fuck if you're fat, if you're ugly, whatever. I fall in love with money. You give me money, I just love you, puppy.
All they care about is what you can provide. For instance, now that's a woman that's letting you know what she's about, who she is, and what she's willing to do to get what she needs. But there's going to be a requirement that comes from you. So, are you willing to pay her? Now that I've shared with you guys the four things that I've learned, my message is build up your confidence, reinvent yourself, stay confident, keep your confidence high, and make sure that you don't allow someone to destroy all that you've built, because it's hard reinventing yourself. With all of this being said, I'm interested to know, did you guys learn anything from DJ Academics in this situation with this woman? Because again, if you choose the wrong woman, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.